What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and welcome to episode 61 of All Hail the King. In this episode, we're going to look at Spider-Man Noir teams, other than the Rocket Raccoon and Union Jack team we already took a look at. Let me tell you something, this character is ridiculous. You pretty much just want to put him with someone that can counterattack or do follow-up attacks, and then just watch them go. But before we get started, I want to invite you to check out the From the Helicarrier podcast, and I'll place a link in the description below. Now for our first team, we're using Star-Lord, and this is a great team, but after quite a bit of using them myself, I still think Rocket Raccoon has the best potential. That team up can get started and will never quit. Literally, not until your opponents are all dead. That's pretty hard to top. This team, however, does have quite a bit going for it, especially because Star-Lord can end up giving you extra turns with his 12% of a plan. And when he does his AoE follow-up, it of course will also cause Spider-Man Noir to fire on the entire team. So just beat it. He almost finishes off the enemy agent, and he also lets the other two have it. Now on Star-Lord's actual turn, we have the Cooperative AISO on his level 9, so we can use Rock's Fall as a quick action. With Fatal Blow, this is going to take down Agent Antonio Banderas, and then we can still do our normal attack on Beast. So we pull out our stealthy level 6 Quantum Leap, and hope to get a few follow-up attacks. We actually get 12% of a plan, then a Cosmic Cardinal proc, and of course, beat it. So we're going to use Quantum Leap one more time, and since it's stealthy, we won't get countered. Then after that, we're going to use the Relentless Rapier, and if we get any sort of follow-up, this one's over. Unfortunately, she will hit us with a magic missile, then she does get her turn. So following her two free actions, she's going to fire a magic missile on our agent, and for that, she'll be countered by the Mandible. The Mandible, yet another weapon that's insane. I really hope you got it, and you should put it on every single build. Offense, defense, special teams. I mean PvE. But anyways, our next team up is going to be with Ares, and it's a good team, but probably our least lethal out of the three. Because we're facing a Spider-Man Noir and Rocket team, we assume they have the Mandible, and we really don't want it to go off right now. It could trigger a chain reaction that ends up beating our entire team. So we're going to skip our quick action and go right for the AoE stun. I'm hoping this one works out. It could go from very well to, well, at least we're still alive. In this case, it does show that they have the Mandible, and we end up living and dodging an insane combo. So we're grateful. Their Spider-Man Noir, however, has started a war. They do have the Black Roscoe, but it's going to be a back and forth of epic proportions. Let's just hope we come out on the winning end of this one. And you know what, it's almost like watching someone else play. The Black Roscoe can be annoying, and it does go off like crazy for the AI. But we do ultimately take down the enemy Spidey Noir. With him being gone, it's pretty much our win. We're honestly no longer even worried. We'll just go ahead and work on Rocket, and then we'll leave the enemy agent for last. Alright, and well, apparently we're going to be onto the enemy agent already. Okay, we know they have the Mandible, and then they still have Combo Breaker active as well. On my agent's turn, we're going to use the Mandible right back. Oh, and they have the First Blood too. I wish I had that. That's something we could not get. I don't know about you, but when I see someone with something I want and I don't have it, it makes me want to beat them that much more. But I guess that's just jealousy rearing its ugly head. Now let's take this First Blood Haver down first with a personal war and then our level 1. Following Art of War, they are barely hanging on to life, but after a failed counter attempt, they're going to bleed out. And we're pretty pleased with that result. So moving on to our final team. One of the most dirty of the bunch, Quicksilver and Spider-Man Noir. First, we're facing another Quicksilver team, but ours is going to get to go first. That is very bad news for the enemy team, and since I kinda see Star-Lord as the real MVP, we're going to go after him first. If we knock him out, we don't have to worry about any of his annoying procs. And right away, we are definitely well on the right track. Unfortunately, Spider-Man Noir was stopped, at least for now. He will definitely get more opportunities. In fact, we don't have to wait long. His next attack is going to drop Star-Lord. And on top of that, he dislikes stealthy attacks, so he shoots first and asks questions later. Oni procs it on Quicksilver's second attack and knocks him out. That's going to mean this match will be very quick. And since it was so fast, we're going to take another look at this team. To be honest with you, I really wanted to face an Enchantress team, and that happens to be why we're using a Scrapper Quicksilver. So hopefully we can find one, even though they keep giving us this type of team. Some sort of Quick Lord or Spider-Man Noir combo. That's just all the rage right now. But after some searching, we got an Enchantress and Pestilence Beast team. And right away, we're going after Enchantress with Quicksilver. First off, this will cause a tag team, but in case you didn't know, Temporal Jump will actually trigger Spider-Man Noir. That's right, he'll start doing a full enemy team beat it, and that's just off Temporal Jump alone. In the end, we get a Temporal Jump, then beat it on everyone, then a tag team, and beat it on everyone once again. If we weren't missing so many attacks, this team would be done. Like completely knocked out by now. So they have gotten really lucky. Still though, we're in a pretty good position to take them out. With my agent, we'll use the Rapier on their agent. And then he's going to use Fire Tornado back on our team. Fortunately, Quicksilver does have a tag team, so he's going to attack, causing Spider-Man Noir to attack the entire enemy team again. You know, I once asked Spidey Noir, "Spider-Man Noir, what is best in life?" And he replied, "To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women." I think that about sums him up. Now unfortunately, and the reason we're missing the enemy agent like crazy, is because of Watchful Eye. So my agent's going to have to finish him off with the Relentless Rapier. At least that's how I'm choosing to end it. And it does have Brutal Strike as well, if you happen to be facing someone that resurrects. Basically what I'm saying is, this guy's dead. And that's going to be how this video ends. So I want to thank you all for watching, and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.